Getting rid of 20 red light cameras, an announcement by Mayor Cantrell as part of her budget proposal. It was also one of Cantrell's campaign promises.
She also wants to reduce the number of hours the cameras are on in school zones, but the cameras also generate a lot of money for the city. Carice Jackman joins us with the possible impact to the city's bottom line. Carice.
That's right, Ton and Natalie. When we're talking about how much revenue would be lost, we're looking at about $6 million. But the Cantrell administration says they took that into consideration, and the residents we spoke with certainly don't have a problem with it. When Luan LeBlanc is driving in New Orleans, some things she can't stand seeing outside of her window are the New Orleans traffic cameras, high above the road on the neutral ground.
Jefferson got away with it. You've got to get away with them.
So you can imagine her joy when she talked about Mayor Cantrell's push to take some of them down.
Amen. It's robbery is what it is.
In today's budget hearing in front of council members, Mayor Cantrell presented her 736-page budget proposal for next year. She wants to phase out 20 of the 31 cameras that are not in school zones, leaving 11 standing. She also wants to keep the cameras up in school zones, but allow them to only be on between drop-off hours 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and pickup hours 2:45 to 4:45 p.m. Last month, Eyewitness News first broke the story about school zone traffic cameras being set to the wrong time, leading to drivers getting tickets. Cantrell says this phase-out proposal is not only being balanced and fair, but also ensuring our kids are safe.
But what we are seeing in those school zone areas, that most of the infractions occur during those hours. So we want to make sure that safety has to be a priority.
The city counts on $21 million in revenue from these tickets. The proposed budget says the city will lose about $4 to $6 million in revenue. The administration predicts the 11 cameras will net about $4 million. And by leaving the cameras on in school zones within the designated hours, that's $11 million. So that leaves the city $6 million short. The mayor says that's manageable.
In regards to the revenue, we have been able, we had 5 options. This was the best option that we can fill gaps and ensure that we are sustained.
As for whether LeBlanc's worried about taking them down,
then off everybody in the world. I think that's okay. They're going to keep them at schools, which I think is important, but then do away with the other ones.
Now, the mayor says if they do, in fact, phase out some of these traffic cameras, there will be an increase in visible activity of traffic stops by the NOPD. Now, if this all goes according to plan again, it should start January 1st. We also asked what particular cameras will be used to take down, and right now the city isn't sure of that at this point. Reporting live on Orleans Avenue, I'm Carice Jackman, Eyewitness News.